Hello, welcome to another INFJ ramble. I'm out here with this kitten. But anyhow, I was going to elaborate on alone time. And I know in my last video I mentioned that it could be viewed as a blessing or a curse. I think it takes a really strong person to really embrace their aloneness. A lot of the times we're just kind of like running from it, immersed in so much activity and so much distractions. In my previous recording I said that I used to hate being alone, but now I've kind of embraced it. And let me elaborate on that. Let me tell you why I've embraced it. I love baby kittens. They're so cute. But anyhow, so I didn't like being alone for a long time. I think because I hated myself, to be honest. There's a lot of the darker aspects of me that I just didn't want to face, But now that I've garnered enough courage to face them and embrace them, I've become more comfortable with myself. And it's interesting, I was thinking about it, and I actually really relish my alone time. It gives me so many opportunities to know myself and grow into myself and love myself, and I can discover all these aspects of myself that I wouldn't be able to access if I was running around doing shit, you know what I mean? Ooh, airplane sounds. The joy of living on an overpopulated earth. But anyhow, I could have done so many things today, and I just was like, why, when I feel very much at peace right here, right now, at home. Yeah, it's like I could drive somewhere, but then I'd have to, that just takes so much energy, driving somewhere. And then trying to find a place that's not encroached on by people, you know what I mean? Anyhow, but anyhow, talking about being alone, I get to discover all these aspects of myself and reflect upon them and integrate them. And, I wouldn't be able to do that if I didn't have this time to just be, I think, like everything, it's a progression. So you go through phases of life where, you just absolutely cannot stand being alone. You absolutely cannot stand doing nothing. And then you get to a point where you love doing nothing and you love your alone time, yeah, there's a kind of grace and deep peace that comes with embracing yourself, and you can only embrace those aspects of yourself when you spend a profound amount of time alone. You know what I mean? Like, I get like the greatest revelations when I'm just chilling by myself. I used to dabble in so many different things. I used to have all these like interests, and if you've seen my other video, I've just lost interest in everything. And I think it's because I've taken what I was externalizing, and then I've just kind of brought it in the opposing direction, and I've just been kind of exploring my internal world, which is really fascinating, and I don't think I would have access to this if I was running around doing shit all the time and getting lost in other people's energies. I finally have time to tune in to my own energy, like my own essence, and go through the subtler realms, the denser realms, explore the lighter sides, the darker sides, and it's amazing, you know. And then when I get to know myself on such an intimate level, when I go out into the world and I meet others, I can see them, you know, at various levels and degrees, because I've witnessed it within myself. But like I said, if I didn't give myself this time, I wouldn't have the opportunity to witness these things within myself. And it's pretty miraculous. It's pretty profound. So yeah, that's just like my take on being alone and alone time. And if you're there, that's great. I mean, you can understand, you know, like how miraculous it is to access these aspects of yourself, you know, because you allow yourself the time to. And if you haven't gotten there yet, then just keeping on. That's all I have to say until you get to that place of accessing peace and love, self-love, and self-acceptance. Sorry if this video didn't make sense. I mean, I tried my best to, I don't know, verbalize what I'm currently experiencing in words. Such a limiting language, really. Yeah. Anyhow, you have a beautiful day. Blessings to one and all. Amen.